Okay, Jemima, you look at lesson 2, comparing objects. Okay, we move on to lesson 2 after you finish lesson 1. If you haven't done the paragraph, you have to complete it as your homework. Peter, John, okay? Jemima just sent to me and Grace already said. Anna, she's absent today, but she have done her work and sent to me. So Peter and John, you pay attention to learning writing, okay? This is really important to improve your writing skill. Yeah, now comparing objects. A Venn diagram is a tool that helps us compare things, and we have learned it several years, right? In the primary school, while I taught you, you also learn to compare objects using this Venn diagram. Yeah, we have a example here in the diagram below. Chance compares two vehicles. Chance compared a car and a truck. A car, 2 to 6 passengers. Family vehicle, two-wheel drive, 12 cubic feet of cargo space. It's 36 miles per gallon. Yeah, while a truck, just 1 to 3 passengers, because the 60 cubic feet of cargo space to carry things like goods or animals like pig or chicken or cows or buffalo, okay, or things. It can be the cargoes they are put inside the truck. Yeah, 30 miles per gallon. Yeah, you see, and both vehicles good safety ratings, same manufacturers, 4 years old. 4 years old is a lifetime. Maybe it's longer. It's not just 4 years old. But this is example, okay? To practice using a Venn diagram, you compare a television, okay? Now you work on a television with a computer. Record how each item is different in both items. Yeah, both items here is the same. Now, what is the same about each item? We have both items and different in television, different in the computer. It's okay? You have 3 minutes, okay, to think and do this. Finish this Venn diagram to compare the television and the computer. Practice using a Venn diagram. Do it in your writing book, okay? You say, I got it, please. Don't keep silence. I think that I'm working alone. Turn on your camera.
Okay.
Turn on the camera, please. Is Grace okay? Peter, John? Is she okay? She looks tired. John, Peter, can you tell me where is Grace? Is she okay? Because she is in the class with you. Okay, she is okay. Okay. She is good. Or she is resting on the table. I keep silent for you to work, okay? But John and Peter, you haven't done any and send me. If you don't send me any work, I will report it to your head teacher and your parent too. So work seriously, please. You haven't sent me any piece of work from morning until now? Okay, can you write on the screen here, Peter? Can you draw or write type here the television? What is different from the television compared to the computer? Compare with the computer. You see, Peter, we use television. It's usually have a big screen, right? Big, very big screens nowadays compared to a computer. It's variety of size, right? Yeah, of course the computer have variety of size too. However, the problem is the television usually bigger, right? Big screen. You have a big screen. You can type it here. Yeah, big screen. Okay, big screen. Yep. Both of them they have screen, of course, right? They have a screen. You can type it and have a screen. Okay, have a screen. The computers usually have a small screen, right? Usually have a small screens. Small screens. Let's just have the next one. Television. Peter, can you type something? John? Jemima? What do you do? Can you tell me about the television? What is make it different? Used for used for TV show, right? Television TV shows. Used for TV shows. Right? Wire the computer. It can Peter John Jemima computer. What do you usually do with the computer? What make it difference with compare with the television? Used for running soft application, right? Soft apps, right? When you play game on the computer, you use Facebook, Zalo on computer. It's run soft apps applications, software. I mean software. Okay, software applications. It's I mean in the short way I write apps, applications or apps. Okay, running software apps. Can you hear me? Are you there, everybody? Because you didn't turn on the camera. I don't know why. I will tell your
Yes,
mom.
I'm here.
Why don't you turn on the camera? Yeah, just turn on the camera. Why don't you have to turn it off when you are there? Oh, hello, Miss Sun. She's chewing food next to John. You see that? Can you give me your idea about the television compared to the computer?
I already did give you. Oh,
I haven't seen.
I
Okay,
send you on the chat.
hey, is that ChatGPT?
No,
Yes. How can you do that too long?
I just search in the internet.
You search on the internet.
Yeah, and then I just write it all down.
You copy all.
No, not
Many for
copy.
watching content. Okay, TV shows, movies. Control with remote. Okay, that's right. Control with remote.
This.
Make it unique. Okay, that's a good answer. Control with remote. Peter Jemima, you can note it there in your writing book. Okay, this is a good point. Control with remote. With remote. Okay? Control with remote. What else? What else? Jemima, how about you? Both have the light. What do you
Yeah,
mean
no
with
wrong.
light?
He mean the screen. The screen have light. The screen does have light.
Yeah, it's
Both can turn on and off.
okay. You can
it,
turn
the television have limited interest.
on
Not
or
TV
off.
thing.
on or off easily, right? On off function. Okay. It's on off function. We have what else? There's so many things, right? We have the way you say it, like they are power. Okay, they are power. There, they are powered. Okay, powered. Sorry, powered. They are powered by electricity, right? Yeah, we have by electrical sources. Yeah. Okay. They are powered by electrical sources. Is it your, so it's a reason why. Sorry, because it's,
Mr.
yeah?
Why don't you read mine?
Okay, okay. I read yours. Let's see. Can connect to the internet. Okay, connect to the internet. Nowadays, right? But in the
Yeah,
past,
but in the past,
they cannot.
couldn't.
Even nowadays,
Yes.
just the smart TV can connect to the internet. Not all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
Okay, okay. Let's see. John said no input devices with the television. Keyboard, mouse, no
Yeah,
keyboard, mouse input devices.
just
Not
TV,
not used
just a
for
screen.
productivity. Not used for productivity. No complex software.
Software,
Okay. Okay.
usually.
Yeah, because a computer used for running software apps, but for
Yeah, a lot.
the television, no complex software. Limited
Yeah.
interactivity, of course. Yeah. Nowadays,
Yes.
it
Okay.
have a now you can interact with the screen, but it's really expensive. It's about
Yeah, yeah, I know.
50 millions.
But with computer, you don't need to spend that much.
Yeah, but it's big. It's big screen. The computer cannot
Yeah,
have
I know.
big,
Yeah.
but the computer we can use a projector.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and we use a mouse to control the computer, but it's not interactive as the big screen of the television. They usually call me to invite me to buy a screen, that one, but it's too big.
Wow.
It's the reason why I know it. I saw the advertisement on the internet and I click it. I tried. If it's cheap, maybe I will bought one, but it's too expensive. I see I don't need to have that one because it's too expensive. Maybe when I have been richer, it requires the computer typing, coding, designed for productivity. Requires input devices, keyboard, mouse. Yeah, can install and run complex software, interactive and customizable. Internet browsing, gaming, multiple task. Yeah, multitasking supports various
Yes.
operation systems. Okay? Yeah, both have a display screen, as Peter say, have a display screen. Okay, have a display screen. Now I can add the display here. Have a display screen. Okay? How about Peter? What else?
Both
Okay.
can connect it to Wi-Fi.
A Wi-Fi or connect to the Wi-Fi or the internet. That's the. Sorry, Jemima, did I get wrong?
Yeah, connect to the internet.
Okay, okay. Now that's some. We move on to the next part. Oh, sorry, I will take it to maybe John.
Yeah.
uh, It's nice to type some here. Can you help me to type here about the television? Can you type,
Type what?
or you just are able to draw? You
I
type
cannot.
here. I think you can
How can?
type. Yes, we use Zoom. The students use you can type. You can type here on teacher's
But you
screen.
need to give the permission. How can I be
Oh, really? Let
introvert?
me check. Let me check.
I cannot do anything.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I enable a new annotation for others. It's the reason you can type, John.
Let me see.
Computer interactive inter. Okay, 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 John. You can type now. Mute yourself, please.
Oh,
Okay, type it. You have 1 minute.
type one with.
On the screen, television different compared with a computer.
Okay.
Yeah, you can support various operating system, interactive and customizable on the computer. Internet browsing, gaming, multitasking. Yeah, multitasking is really different from the television. Multitasking, internet browsing. John, can you type there?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, no, don't pull it up. Okay, to are you finished typing? I haven't seen anything that you are typing, John. Are you typing the difference?
Wait, Mr. Mitten.
Yeah,
I don't find where the option to drop.
really? Maybe
Yeah,
it's
I
been a
cannot
long
find it.
time. It's been a long time, John. Okay, don't move it. I will. You can find it later, John. Find it later.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot stop sharing now. If I stop sharing, you are not. Okay, stop remote sync. Yeah, we have this one new function it. Yeah. Interactive. Okay, interactive and customizable. Okay, customizable. We have internet browsing. Internet browsing. You note it in your book, please. In your writing workbook. Internet browsing. Multitasking. Okay, multitasking. This is important. Multitasking is really different. Okay, that's some. This is no input device. Okay, no input device. No input device like keyboard or mouse. Okay, this one. You can note it down in your writing book. Limited activity. Yeah, limited. Right? Limited interactivity. Okay? Cannot run most apps, of course. It cannot run most. Oh, hết các app. Okay, most apps. Cannot run most apps. Okay? Jemima, Peter, got it? You note in your.
Yeah.
You can note more when you search and you find it's interesting. You can note more in your notebook, in your writing notebook. I take the picture to send Anna too. She able to see it and review it, do it by herself. Okay. Now we move to the next one. You do it as your homework, comparing objects. Okay. I'd like you to take time to read it at home. Once you organize, Jemima, do you have this one? PDF writing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So take it to read it carefully, comparing objects.
Right.
Okay. Peter, are you there, Peter? You see it, Peter? Okay. You see, once you organize ideas in a Venn diagram, you can more easily write about those ideas. Then writers write to compare. Yeah, they must present information in a way that makes sense to readers. There are two ways to organize a written composition. One way is to talk first about one object, then about the other. That is called a whole-to-whole comparison. Okay, and here is an example. Yeah, example. Information about an apple in red and then a banana in black. The apple skin is smooth and shiny and may be eaten or pared off with a sharp knife. It is deep red except near the stem where the red fades to pink. Okay, the crisp flesh of the apple is juicy and sweet. Banana's thick peel is not edible. Edible is mean that you not eat to eat. Okay, it peels off easily by hand. The yellow color is even from end to end. Okay, inside the banana's flesh is firm but not crisp. It's never juicy and have a sweet tang that is like nothing else. Okay, but this just the way they describe you. Maybe in your own word you have different feeling, so you will write in differently. Other way to talk first about one's feature and or characteristic part to part comparison. Yeah, they compare apple skin is smooth and shiny and may be eaten or paired up with a sharp knife. The banana thick peel is not edible. Yeah. Okay, this may be eaten, but the banana peel is not edible, but peels off easily by hand. Okay, but the apple you shouldn't use a sharp knife. However, actually, sometimes I bite it with my teeth. You don't need to use a knife. The apple is deep red except near the stem where the red faded to pink. And then they compare the part to part. The yellow color of the banana is even from end to end. Okay, then come back to the uh, crisp flesh of the apple. Okay, describe the flesh of the apple crisp. It's juicy and sweet. Then banana's flesh is firm but not crispy. Crisp. Yeah, I feel It's never juicy. Of course, the banana is never juicy. You don't feel water run in your mouth when you bite it, right? Like the apple, and has a sweet tang that is like nothing else. Okay, that the way you see whole apple and then whole banana. Then parts of the apple from the skin to the flesh. Okay, you see it? They describe part to part and whole to whole comparison. Yeah, and your work here. Look back at the details that you recorded on page 56 about banana, sorry, about television and a computer, and write a paragraph in which
About banana. About
you
banana.
compare the
Oh
two
wow.
items, okay? Whole to whole or part to part, okay? Whole to whole or part to part is up to you. Then write the paragraph. If you would use two different colors as you write, okay? You see it? You should use two different colors like red and blue or red and black. It's easy to follow. When you type, you can change the color of the words easily, right? Okay?
Sorry, sir, are we done? So
Yeah, we
late.
finished. Here is your homework. The next week we will go move to lesson 3, so I like you to complete it carefully
Không đợi trộm
and
vía
send it
thì
to
sao?
me. It's your grandma. It's
Sarah, I mean, goodbye, Mr. Lisa.
okay, bye
Miss.
bye. Have a good
Goodbye.
lunch.
Bye. Have a
Enjoy
good
your
day.
lunch. Bye, see you first.
Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.